If you look behind me here, it says Forrest's Run Across America. Now, Forrest's love of his life was Jenny, and she died on a Tuesday and went to the Dead Coconut Club. It's another DIS Unlimited happy hour. Hello everybody, it is Ryno, Chloe, and Hannah, and we are here outside of the Red Coconut Club, or more fittingly for Halloween Horror Night season, it's the Dead Coconut Club. This operates on every night of Halloween Horror Nights from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. here at CityWalk in Orlando, Florida at the Universal Orlando Resort. And we are here to check out this 1980s themed Halloween Horror Nights vampire,
she's doing the finger.
Blumhouse everything. Unfortunately, these two don't have a microphone because there's only two microphones and it's super loud, but they'll get to talk. They'll get to talk. They'll get to have a drink. They're gonna dance. There's no promises about dancing, but maybe. She's ready. So before we get inside and show you what everything that this seasonal club has to offer, I want to remind you all that this and everything that we do here is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. They are experts at helping you plan the perfect Universal vacation. When you book with them, it costs you nothing extra on your trip, and you help support the channel and all the content that we produce here. So check them out, dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. Also, a big shout out to our Patreon supporters. We could not do this without you. Thank you so much. If you want to learn more about how you can get exclusive content from different members of the DIS team, head over to patreon.com/DISUnlimited today. All right, I've held these ladies up enough from their drink today. Let's get inside and check out this place.
Follow us into my lounge.
Picture?
I do, yeah. So cute. I'm so glad I wore black and red. Black.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, I think this glows.
Oh, your shirt glows. Oh. All right, how are you posing?
How you doing?
You wanna, okay. Wait, are you actually playing?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
It's free play.
Oh, it's free play. No way.
Oh, it's
so
out of
cute.
order. I'm like, can we actually get bloody snacks?
That's really cute.
Coffin drops?
Girl, don't tempt me with a good time.
These are so cute.
I now want to decorate my entire home like this, so I've got to get home and get to work. We have to bulldoze the whole thing.
Shall we get a beverage? From the downstairs bar because we learned that there are two different menus, one upstairs and one downstairs. I got the Blood Moon Punch, and to be honest, the name sold me because Blood Moon was one of my favorite, or my favorite house from HHN 32 last year. It has Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine, White Lightning, Grand Gala, cranberry juice, orange juice, lime juice, jungle fruit syrup, grenadine, and soda water. Too much going on. For my refill and my cup, it was $13.50, which is the same price as a 12-ounce single serve. This is a 20-ounce refill cup. Or if you want a 20-ounce refill cup with your first drink, it's $17.50. I would not get this again. It's a little too crazy. We were talking, and it tastes like jungle juice. It tastes like King Cup. If you ever play that drinking game, it tastes like a little bit of everything's poured in here, and it's too crazy.
I've had that out of a trash can in a frat house before.
So there's a lemon rind and then a piece of a dark maraschino cherry. I forget what these cherries are called that they usually put in beverages. Excuse me. It's too much. It's a little too sweet, and I'm getting a different flavor every sip, but not in a good way. I would not get it again.
So I went with a menu upstairs, didn't realize that. I guess I'm a Blumhouse girly. But I got the La Death de Lola, which is, let me cut to the chase. It's a spicy margarita, which Mama ain't mad about. So if you want the 12 ounce pour without the blankie cup, I just learned about this. I'm in the club now. It's $13.50, or if you want the 20 ounce cup, you get the bigger refill for $13.50. So it is made with Cuervo traditional tequila, cucumber, and jalapeno essences, lime juice, simple syrup, and a hint of smoked salt. It's a spicy margarita. It's nothing special, but I mean, I gotta be honest, like, it ain't bad either. And I don't know, definitely better than Chloe's.
You get it again?
Honestly, no, I wouldn't, because I would get, and it's not exclusive to this bar, but I would get the whole hog pumpkin ale, which is how I started my evening. Or honestly,
that's better than mine.
I like, I mean, that bar was kind of a little honey, but it's true. I know, I'm sorry. You haven't noticed it. And also, Ryno's drink that he's going to talk about, I'll be getting that again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one's a winner. That one's a winner.
So I went with something a little bit different, which is both available here at the Dead Coconut Club and inside of Universal Studios Florida at Halloween Horror Nights. And that is a branded cocktail in a can. I feel like this is the first year for this. This has Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights written on it. It says Cursed Cranberry, made with vodka. It's a cranberry flavor spritz, 7% alcohol for $14.25. So I feel like it's right in that price of like a refill on a beer. But just for reference, like a Bud Light's about like 4%, somewhere between 4 and 5. And then I believe the Whole Hog Pumpkin Ale, which I highly recommend always. I know Hannah likes that one too. That one's, I think, somewhere between a 7 and an 8. So it's still like a good, it's one of those where it's a solid, like, oh, a nice buzz or a nice amount of alcohol that'll give you that buzz a little bit if you're looking for it. Me, I'm a professional drinker, so, you know, it doesn't go right to my head, but I do always like to tell people that just because there's a lot of humidity out here. Don't let the sun going down fool you like Elton John. That liquor will still get you, so make sure you're hydrating here. But I thought it was cool that downstairs has its own unique bar, and then upstairs the bar is themed to Blumhouse. So there's 4 unique cocktails upstairs that aren't downstairs, and that's cool. You can also get that lacto cooler up here. There's a lot of really fun photo ops up here, and we are recording this on the outside patio up here as well, where I'd want to say it can be a little bit quieter, but I don't fault them for this. They are pumping the inside music outside, so it's actually a little bit of like a vibe. I feel like we are living our best like 80s movie, like Perks being a wallflower, sort of like driving through that tunnel sort of a vibe. So I definitely recommend like coming up here and hanging out. The lounge singers have been fantastic tonight. I'm sure we'll talk about that a little bit more, but yeah, so far so good.
So we're outside. We had a great time. The theming in there is fantastic. The downstairs is like this 1980s like vampire club. It is very Halloween Horror Nights. I love it. The upstairs is Blumhouse for, you know, all you moviegoers. Also very good. The signature cocktails were maybe a little bit of a miss, But you can get some of the Halloween Horror Nights drinks there, like the Whole Hog Pumpkin Ale, which I love. And then I'm trying this new cranberry drink, which I think is also not my favorite, but it's pretty good too.
The pumpkin's better.
The pumpkin is better. The pumpkin's always better, baby. But I think the theming is great in there. Let me tell you, as a mama, what I love about this place, and I'm sorry for everyone else, is that you can bring your kids in here, okay? And you don't have to be going to Halloween Horror Nights. So maybe you have like a park day and you're like, mama just needs a drink, okay? I just want to go in here and have some Halloween time. You can go in here, you can get your whole hog pumpkin, you can feel like you're at Horror Nights. Like, it's a good time. It's very cute. And I feel like they should be utilizing the space for everything to that. Like for Christmas, for, I don't know, Harry Potter stuff, Easter, I don't know, whatever you're into, you know, Epic Universe, just do it. But no, I had a good time. I thought it was great. I brought my Blinky cup in there, which is a whole topic. I don't know if Ryno got into that, but supposedly they're recalled, so good luck to you. Cheers. We don't know much about it, except that the bartenders were kind of weird about in there, whether they pour the drink in or not. I don't know. So do you pour the drink in and it explodes? They're recalled. I'm still going to bring it anyways. I'm going to risk my life. I'm going to, risk it for the brisket. But yeah, I thought it was a good time. And like I said, you don't have to go to Horror Nights. It's any night that there's Horror Nights, just come over here. A little nightcap on your way back to the resort, back to wherever. But the theming was fantastic. And that fog smell, once you smell it, you can't unsmell it. So good.
Dead Coconut Club, you never let me down. I love this activation at Red Coconut Club every HHN. I feel like it's a fun pre-game staple before you go into the event, or maybe if you have a non-event night, if you're a frequent fear holder, it's just a fun place to pop into and get some light HHN vibes. We sadly didn't see any vampire performers. I've heard there's like some entertainment out on the dance floor that are dressed up like kind of vampy dancers. I'm assuming that's maybe only on the weekends. We're here on a Thursday. But other than that, I love the atmosphere in it. There's the free play arcade games, which I'm a Galaga girl, and that was so fun to just like play some Galaga. We got some good drinks. The music was great. The 80s playlist is, I love that. I wish I was raised in the 80s, honestly, because I feel like that is my everything. The movies, the music, everything from that era is home for me. What else? The drinks were, my Blood Moon Punch was not good, but I did get some other options, and they were some good substitutes, and I'll definitely be back this season. Sad that it took me a whole month of HHN to get here the first time, but I'll definitely be back. I love this temporary overlay that they do. They dress it up really nicely. The neons are great. Like Ryno said, please sell those. There's like a bat in a coffin, all the lips with vampire teeth, and it's so cute and fun, and just a fun vibe for HHN. There's no scares, so like if you're a little scaredy cat and you want to kind of ease into the Halloween, then go there first. So can't recommend it enough. Love it.
I think this area is always great. What it reminds me of is how, if you're not familiar, at Universal Studios Florida, every sort of season, they have a tribute store that they re-theme and redo, and it's there for 3 months or so or something like that. And I love what they're doing with a space that otherwise was kind of like a forgotten club, a forgotten area. I agree with what Hannah said, though. I don't know that any of the mixed drinks really excelled in here. I had a sip of hers. I had a sip of Chloe's. Chloe's was terrible. Hannah's was better, but I do think that the cursed cranberry spritzer was the best. But if you're coming here, I really think the Whole Hog Pumpkin Ale, 100%, I'm going to say it across the board, it is the best pumpkin beer I think I've had. It has that really good, it's got pumpkin-y flavors, but it still has that sort of pie flavor to it, so it's got a little bit of the cinnamon in it. I think it's definitely worth trying, and Hannah's right. If you're staying at Universal Orlando Resort and you're headed back to to your hotel or whatever at 4 to 1 p.m., I think it's pretty great because you can get to CityWalk fairly easily if you're staying on property here. I think it kind of gives you this nice little highlight of what Universal excels at sometime, which I think is seasonal seasonal theming. They do a really good job, like I already said, with those tribute stores, but also this area, like the downstairs is supposed to be this like 1988 like vamp thing. So if you're not familiar, at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, they've done a scare zone in the past, which was like Vamp 55, there was a Vamp 85, and then there was a Vamp 69, I think, last year. And this is like a continuation of that because it's like Vamp 88 on the first floor. And I love the fact that they actually have live entertainment in here sometimes where it's like, and they're sort of themed, but also all the music is 80s, which is like fantastic. I really enjoy that. I mean, who doesn't love 80s music? And I think it's really was interesting when we learned that the bar on the first floor has different theming than the bar on the second floor. Plus, there's some really good photo ops. If you are a Blumhouse fan, I really enjoy. It's crazy how many incredible, like, iconic horror movies they've had in the last decade and a half or more than that. Because there was really great photo ops with one of my favorites in the last couple of years, which was Freaky. Black Phone is an incredible film if you haven't watched that. Megan was up there. They had stuff from The Purge. But then also you had really, really great views of CityWalk up there because they had that patio and there was like the smoke coming out with the neon lights. And I'm like, that's the vibe. That's exactly it. They're cultivating a very specific, very cool vibe up there that I really enjoy. So I think it's a really nice place to come, hang out with some friends where it's like sort of, you know, some people, I think when you think about going out, you're like, oh no, it's going to be like when I was younger, or it's going to be like jam-packed. Like, there weren't not people in here. Like, so, you know, sometimes I feel like when you go into a club and there's like 3 people, you're like, oh God, I feel so awkward in here. There was more than that, but not enough where I was like, I can't move or breathe. It's not for me. So I'd recommend it for sure. I think it's worth coming to. I believe it's going to be open for the remainder of Halloween Horror Nights, which ends on November 3rd, which is a Sunday. So if you are in and around the Orlando area, pop on over, come check it out. Like I said, the posted times are 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm going to repeat it one more time. I don't think any of the mixed drinks are necessarily worth having, but I think there's a couple of beers. There's even a local beer, I believe it was in there, the Crooked Can IPA, which is like the Bloody Murder IPA. Very good, very solid. Crooked Can is a great brewery. So I think that's worth trying too. There's a lot of really good options. So I think it succeeds. I enjoy it. I like all the neon signs. Sell them because I want them. And with that, I think that's going to do it for this DIS Unlimited Happy Hour. Thank you everybody out there for joining us. If you like the video, thumbs up and subscribe to that channel. And, let us know where you'd like us to go check out next. It can be at Universal, it can be at Disney. We need to know those lounges and bars, hotel lobby things that you're interested in. We'll head out, we'll check them out, we'll try the food, we'll try the drinks. Whatever you want, just leave some comments and we'll get to it. Remember, bite me. No, that's a weird place. I feel like that was I was trying to be vampire-ish and I didn't care for it, so I suck. Ha! See what I did? No. Anyway, just be excellent to each other.